Hey guys, what's up? Triumph Day 29. I know it's been a while. Triumph trip already happened, but there's never a reason to stop working hard, so I'm just going to keep working on the Triumph days because the work never really ends. And this is a great reason to keep pushing harder than ever. And to let you guys know, in about a day, 2 at the most, after this video, there's going to be my biggest or most important video I've had in a bit. It's going to explain what my new focus and journey is on my calisthenics journey and path to success and getting bigger. And I'm going to tell you my new focus and what I'm working on. And I highly recommend you click on that video because it's going to give you all the explanation and information you need on where I'm going upper body wise in my calisthenics journey. So I highly recommend you guys check that out. So without further ado, let's get right into this video. So to start out, I did some weighted pull-ups. I think I did about 20. And the big thing on weighted pull-ups is that it forces you to go slower and it forces you to have the better form. And it really just focuses on every part of your back just a little bit more than it would normal pull-ups. But if you have a weighted vest, you should do weighted pull-ups and normal pull-ups because then you're just doing a complete do-over on your back. Just completely maxing them out. Not even maxing them out, but you're hitting every area and you're working every area a lot. But without further ado, I'm going to let you guys watch a bit of it and then I'm going to come back in a bit. See y'all there.
It's gonna be toilet.
Alright guys, as promised, I am back, and I'm back just in time for the last set of my close grip pull-ups. And for those who don't know, close grip pull-ups are mostly just, there is a lot of forearm, so I gotta say forearm and wrist and finger strength, because there's definitely a lot of that. But it's gonna work a bit of your bicep and tricep, and it's also gonna work on a different part of your back and shoulder than your pull-ups would usually focus on. And this next exercise, the weighted dips, you're going to find out in that next video that's coming up that I highly recommend everyone watches because it's going to have so much information in it. But what I'm going to say about it for dips is that it's going to be one of my main exercises now. I'm going to do a lot more dips than I usually do at a higher velocity and going harder than ever on them. So I'm probably going to do an extra set of them, and I'm probably going to aim for about 25 to 30 dips each set. So for weighted dips, I try and aim for about 25. For normal, I try and aim about for 30. So there's not a huge difference because that weighted vest is only 15 pounds, but there's still a bit of a difference because the 15 pounds really adds up over time, and those last 5 dips really count up. And for the dips, I'm really just trying to max them out or get as most as I can out of them because I can't really say now because I'm going to have to explain it later, but The dips really, really help with your triceps, your shoulders, and I've never intentionally worked out my chest, but it also works out your chest too. So if you're looking to build your chest even a bit, the dips will help. But really, I'm just doing this for the shoulder and tricep engagement. And it even engages a bit of your back. The dip is just a really good exercise. Everyone should be doing it. And chair dips are also really good. But if you do chair dips, I will say you have to do a lot of them. You have to do it the right form. I think when I was on vacation for the Triumph trip, what'd I do? I think I did about 45, 50 chair dips in a row. And I did like 2 or 3 sets of that. So obviously, if you're not as advanced, you don't have to do that many. But even like an intermediate calisthenics person should be able to do about 30 chair dips. So that's all I'm going to say on that. And the newest development in what my calisthenics is that I've been doing a lot of pseudo push-ups. And pseudo push-ups are giving you a lot of that focus on the shoulder and tricep. Because if you don't know, people get this mixed up all the time. I didn't know this, so I'm happy I do now so I can tell you guys. Your arm is made up mostly of your tricep. It's not your bicep. Your bicep is 1/3. It's just that part in the front. Your tricep takes up 2/3 of your arm. And so you really need to work on your triceps. Pseudo push-ups would be the way to go. You should be doing pseudo push-ups, dips, tricep pull-downs if you got a machine. Diamond push-ups, you're going to see those in a second, I'm pretty sure. Maybe not today. I'm not sure. But yeah, pseudo push-ups are definitely the way to go if you're looking for triceps. And instead of diamond push-ups, I did overhead tricep extensions. I forgot about that. And I rarely do tricep extensions, actually. I'm going to be honest. I just never really fit it into my schedule. But I'm going to tell you, it's a great exercise. And it doesn't look like my arms are going up that much, but truly, your arms don't go up that much when you do it. Like, it's just one of those things that just doesn't happen that often. It's just one of those things. And they don't have to go up all the way because it is a little rough on your joints if you go up all the way. But this is obviously mainly focusing on your triceps, but this also puts pressure on your shoulders and just a little bit of pressure and just a little bit of work on your back too. And there's nothing wrong with that. And this is my next exercise, and what I'm doing here is front raises. And if you haven't noticed already, I'm doing a lot of shoulder related exercises. You will find out soon. But for now, I'm just going to tell you what this benefits. It benefits your shoulders, but it also benefits just about every part of your arm. Even your bicep gets engaged just a bit. Not a lot, just a bit though. Your core gets engaged because every time you do it, you have to use your core to do it. Like you can see my abs or core just goes in a bit because I'm using that force just to bring the weights up just a little bit more and more every time. And what I've learned, because I haven't done front raises that often, this is a great exercise. Everyone should be doing this exercise. It's just great. I wish I had started this earlier, to be honest. So, without further ado, this is my last exercise of the day, military press, another shoulders exercise. And really what this does is it just gets that pushing motion down. So, this really is just preparing if this is the same thing as like a handstand push-up, except not as extreme because you're still pushing the weight over your head. So this puts in your traps a bit, this puts in your shoulders a lot, it puts in your arms a bit. And since I'm putting in heavier weights for this one, I think I had 30s here, it is putting a little bit of pressure on your wrist. So just make sure you have good wrists going on before you do this exercise. Without further ado, that wraps up Triumph Day 29. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys go and watch that video that's coming up very, very shortly. Hope you all have a good day. See y'all later.